What it do? Bedtime crew. Hey man, listen, today I'm here to give my prediction for the UFC 300 main event between literally me, Alex Pereira, and Jamal Salty Man Hill. Now listen guys, I've been going back and forth on this thought in my mind. At first I was kind of on the bandwagon of, oh bro, Jamal Hill by KO, dude. It's over for Alex. Rip Alex. But the more I've been thinking about it, and you know what was the nail in the coffin? I rewatched a lot of fights from these two. I've changed my mind and I've got Alex Pereira by KO. I'm going to be talking about that today. Let's jump into this. First thing I want to talk about, dude, is the confidence of Jamal Hill. At first, I bought into that shit, dude. I was seeing Alex Pereira fucking around with Polyana Viana. I was seeing Jamal Hill being like, I'm going to stand with him and knock him out. You know, I'm the most statistically untouchable light heavyweight in the world. I've never been rocked or wobbled. And at first I was like, shit, dude, he's low-key spitting facts and he's got that energy of like, he's gonna fuck up Alex Pereira. And I was worried, dude. I was really, really worried, man. But then I rewatched Jamal Hill versus Glover Teixeira, and I watched Jamal Hill versus Thiago Santos. I watched Jamal Hill versus some other guys as well. And I rewatched Alex Pereira versus Yuri Prochazka. Okay? And the closeness in Alex Pereira's fights with Jan Blachowicz and Yuri Prochazka comes from the wrestling, dude. It comes from being taken down. If Jamal Hill is serious, which I think he is, that he's not going to wrestle. If he wrestles, I'll talk about that later, but let's go by the assumption he's not going to wrestle. He thinks he can KO Alex Pereira standing up because of how well he performed against Glover Teixeira. And people remember that fight as 50-45. He destroyed Glover Teixeira. He's covered in blood. I rewatched that fight. Jamal Hill did fight well, but let's put it into context, dude. He's fighting a guy whose sole goal here is to take him down and wrestle with him. Glover Teixeira has never been considered, oh bro, you don't want to strike with Glover Teixeira. He can hurt you on the feet. He's got good boxing. He was landing good shots against Jamal Hill, but he's trying to take you down, and that's what makes him difficult to deal with on the feet. As soon as Jamal Hill eliminated the takedowns, like he stuffed enough takedowns to where Glover Teixeira basically was like, well, fuck, I better knock this guy out then. Jamal Hill looked good. But there was a lot of openings that I saw. I think he overestimates how well he fought in that fight. Short notice, you know, Glover Teixeira's 40-2, coming off the craziest fight of his life. Jamal Hill's landing his jab and he's bringing it back to his hip, dude. He's getting wobbled by calf kicks from Glover Teixeira. And I know that he thinks he's going to check them. I don't think he's going to be able to defend all the leg kicks of Alex Pereira. It literally takes one calf kick. I feel like such a fucking casual picking Pereira. Can I just say how annoying these Powhatan fans are who don't know anything about fighting? But dude, I feel like a casual picking him, but I gotta be honest. It legit only takes one or two calf kicks from Alex Pereira to really do damage. And I know Jamal Hill thinks he can stuff all of them. You're coming off an Achilles injury, dude. You're coming off an Achilles injury and you were getting like hurt by leg kicks from Glover Teixeira. I think Alex Pereira will be able to hurt him with those leg kicks, especially early on, dude. When you don't have his timing, when his goofy little movements are fucking up, and when you think you have him on the back foot, he flicks out that calf kick. Alex Pereira has faced so many strikers in his career. Jamal Hill is an MMA guy, dude. Alex Pereira has been a fucking kickboxing world champion. I know that Jamal Hill's like, oh, this is MMA. It still has to count for something, bro. Like, he can read you. He can land good shots on you. He can find openings quicker. I really think Jamal Hill is either underestimating Alex or he's overestimating himself. And I don't mean that in he's not good. But if he doesn't wrestle, I don't see him being able to check the leg kicks as well as you think he can. And I think Alex Pereira has beaten better strikers. He's beating Izzy. He's beaten Yuri Prochazka, who's a weird motherfucker to deal with. I'm not saying he's better than Jamal Hill, but he's dangerous. He probably hits as hard or like slightly less hard. And he's unpredictable to read. And honestly, Alex Pereira has fucking plot armor, dude. He literally has plot armor. Am I tripping, guys? This is part of my prediction. I feel like Alex Pereira has plot armor, bro. Like, I look at the stats and Jamal Hill's talking about the statistical, oh, I'm the best statistical fighter. Okay, 3.65 strikes absorbed per minute for Alex Pereira. Jamal Hill's is 3.35. It's not that much of a difference, brother. 48% significant strike defense. What's this? 51%, bro. So if we're talking about statistics, we're talking about practice. You're not really light years ahead of Alex Pereira in terms of not getting hit. And if you're both hitting each other, Alex Pereira is going to be finding calf kicks. He's going to be finding that slip on the inside. When I watch Jamal Hill fight, his lazy jab is going to get him in trouble against Alex Pereira. He was jabbing against Glover Teixeira. Glover Teixeira was slipping on the inside every single time and not getting punished for it.
It's round 4.
He was slipping on the inside, landing right hands over the top, and he landed this big combination. I'm gonna get a video of it. He slips on the inside, goes right hand, left hook, and it was a huge fucking combo.
Oh!
If Alex Pereira lands that, bro, you're cooked, bro. You're cooked, dude. I really believe that if he doesn't wrestle in a 25-minute fight, you're telling me Alex Pereira will not find a shot to hurt this guy at least once. I really don't like the idea of Jamal Hill coming back from such a catastrophic injury on short notice. Like, he was supposed to fight a month later. We know that. That was confirmed. That's the date he was pushing for. He's been brought forward. He says it's fine. There has to be some effect to that, dude. And like I said, the slipping on the inside of the punches, that's what Alex Pereira is good at. I'm seeing that right hand, left hook follow up against the fence. And again, I think the calf kicks will be there. I don't see Jamal Hill wrestling. If he does wrestle, right? If Jamal Hill's going to win, because I'm picking Alex Pereira, and I'm going to give my detailed prediction in a second. But if Jamal Hill wrestles, he can win this fight. Jamal Hill's a great boxer. He does have good kicks of his own. His knees, his clinch is really, really going to be useful here. If he puts Pereira against the fence and doesn't wrestle but clinches him and knees him to the body and elbows him and punches him in the stomach and shit like that, I do think he can wear out Alex Pereira. And I think if I was going to pick Jamal Hill, I would say by round 4, round 5 TKO. Like, maybe round 1, obviously, he can counter him, hurt him, finish him. He's got that type of power at light heavyweight. But if I had to think about it logically, I would say, you know, if I was going to make a prediction, I'd say Jamal Hill late TKO, right? He mixes in the takedowns. He beats up Alex Pereira against the fence. He eats some big shots. I know Jamal Hill's eye will get swollen in this fight. Win, lose, or draw, unless he just starches him in a minute. Dude, Jamal Hill's eye gets swollen up every single fucking fight, dude. And I think if Alex Pereira hits him, that's going to happen again. We're going to see some visible damage on Jamal Hill, which is going to help Alex Pereira in the scoring if it goes to a decision. But honestly, I don't think this one's going to the judges, dude. And if it does, it will be a fucking war, bro. But my final detailed prediction after a lot of thinking on this fight, man, and I'm not super confident, but at the same time, I don't feel this like, oh man, I'm throwing out a Hail Mary pick. This doesn't feel like Yair Volk to me, bro. I'm not feeling like I'm throwing up a fucking prayer. I feel like I've come to a conclusion that makes sense to me. I'm picking Alex Pereira by middle rounds TKO up against the fence. I'm thinking Alex Pereira is going to, you know, flick out the calf kicks. Jamal Hill will check a couple of them, but they'll start to land. And I think he'll mix it up to the body with the kicks. Maybe Jamal Hill catches one and tries to take him down, but doesn't really commit to it because he wants to keep him standing. He's looking for that hook as Alex Pereira is coming in. And I think when Jamal Hill pumps out that jab a couple times, Alex Pereira is going to slip on the inside, right hand over the top, big left hook. Jamal Hill kind of wobbles backwards, goes to the fence. Alex Pereira just lets the combinations fly. Similar to the Israel Adesanya TKO at UFC 281. I feel like it's going to be a standing TKO. I can't really see Jamal Hill going out. Maybe it's like he's standing against the fence getting beat up and the ref's kind of like, defend yourself. And then Alex Pereira lands one big shot and Jamal Hill kind of like crumbles and the ref stops it. But I'm feeling a standing TKO against the fence for Alex Pereira. Like I said, middle rounds, late round 2, round 3, or maybe early round 4. That's where I'm seeing this take place. In the meantime of that fight, I think it'll be pretty like back and forth. Like, I don't think it's going to be a round 1 flatline KO, Jamal Hill just smokes him, or Alex Pereira just fucks him up in 2 rounds. I do think they'll be quite competitive. Like, I think it'll be back and forth. I think Jamal Hill will end up saying that he didn't expect Alex Pereira to be so good with the kicks and all this shit, and they'll have moments where they gain each other's respect. And then, yeah, I think if in a 25-minute fight, you're telling me Alex Pereira is not going to hurt this guy badly enough one time, I just don't fucking buy that. I don't believe that. And if that happens, dude, Jamal Hill, fucking beast. But I just don't see this fight going long with no wrestling without Jamal Hill getting rocked. Like, I trust Alex Pereira to find his chin and find his legs with his kicks. So that is my detailed final prediction for Alex Pereira versus Jamal Hill. I've got Alex by standing TKO against the fence. Middle rounds, round 3, round 4 is what I'm feeling. But let me know what you guys think down below. A lot of people have been agreeing with my picks. Some of you guys have been really confused or not agreeing with my picks for UFC 300. Obviously, I'm going to do my full card predictions next week. My upload schedule is going to be not daily just because I'm in America, bro. I'm busy as fuck. I'm really sorry, guys, but I'm going to be doing every second day. I'll be doing a video. So next week, you will get the UFC 300 full card predictions, top to bottom. I'm excited about that card. I feel like I'm either going to go 1 for 12 or 12 for 12. It's a crazy, unpredictable card. Let me know what you guys think of this all down below. If you're enjoying the videos, drop a like, man. Subscribe to the channel. Go follow me on the gram at Bedtime MMA. I'll see you in the next video, boys. Goodbye.